going on, y'all? We're going to start in 3 minutes. Let's see. $15, I'm sorry. We started at 10:45. What's going on, y'all? All right, make sure y'all share the post. Make sure you copy the post and share it to your friends. Share it to your pages. I'm about to do the same thing on my page. All right, give me 1 second. Let me put some music on. About to start in about 12 minutes. Make sure y'all share the post, y'all, so we can get as many people on here as possible. We're about to start in 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute. You get a drink of water real quick, and then we're gonna start. So give me like 1 minute. Alright, what's up, team? Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna get a glass of water because we got a lot to cover, and I'll be right back. Give me like 1 minute. right, y'all, it's time to start. Let's go ahead and cut that music off and let's get down to the nitty gritty here. Let me just make sure I'm pulled up on all platforms. Give me 1 second. Where we at again? All right, give me. We got a lot to go over. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me pull up on this real quick. I'm pumped up tonight, y'all. Y'all have no idea. Oh, I meant to put it in the group. Let me put it in the group. There we go. Now it's in the group. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I posted to the wrong group. Let me post it to our team group. That's crazy. There you go. Now this is the right group. There you go. Gotta make sure. We gotta make sure our team can see the post. Everybody be on here except for the team. That'll be ridiculous. All right, so how y'all feeling tonight, team? What's going on? I'll be in front of the camera in 2 seconds. All right. And now we should be able to pull up on my phone. There we go. There we go. Amazing. All right, cool. Can y'all hear my voice okay? What's up, Travis Moore? Great to have you here, my man. I'm glad that you like the trainings. All right, y'all ready? What's up, team? It's your boy, Larry Wheelz, and we are back with another Team No Boss Lifestyle training. All right, so tonight we're going to be actually going over a lot of information. Let me write the theme up on the board real quick. If you can hear my voice and you can see my screen, please type in the comments, say yes, we can hear you, Larry. Yes, we can see you, Larry. Whichever one you like. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me, everybody can see me. Okay? Thanks, Ty. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second. We got a lot to go over. I did take I wrote some bullet points down so I can stay in line, because I don't want to keep you longer. I don't want to keep you here longer than what we have to. But my philosophy, my whole thing is to get the message across. If I can get the message across, then that means I taught you something. And that means that you're going to go on and you're going to make all the money that you want. All right, so this is not a rush job, and we're about to get started. So, what am I calling this trainer? That's what I'm calling this trainer. Okay. So tonight we will be learning Larry's Money Extraction Handbook. Okay. I'm gonna walk you right through it. Larry Money Extraction Handbook. I'm gonna walk you right through it. All right, so for those of you who are new, if I walk behind the camera, I got a couple computers going on back there. I got the comments on my phone. Sometimes they don't pull up fast enough, so you might see me walking back and forth just to make sure that I see your comments, make sure I answer your questions. This will be an interactive training, which means that we are live, we are interactive, right? If you have a question over any information that I'm going over, by all means, please stop me, because I don't want you to be lost. I want you to get it, right? This training is designed to help you take whatever business you're in to the next level. If you don't have a business, you can join our team. Matter of fact, after this training over, you will be joining our team after you see what I got to talk to you about. All right? So let me pull the comments back up. All right, cool. So we good. We rolling now, y'all. I see it live and clear. All right, so perfect. Let me just see. All right, nice. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, so I see y'all saying y'all like the jacket. We'll have these posted for the team members to purchase probably tonight. TJ's working on it right now. So she'll even have it posted tonight or tomorrow, because we do have our own Team No Boss Lifestyle jackets, and they are available for everyone to get one. Now, because they are actually custom made, like each jacket is custom made, right? It's going to take about 2 weeks for you to get it when you buy it, but you got it, and it'll be posted to the group for you to pick up. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Let me introduce myself for those who don't know. I'm Larry Wheelz. I have my whole team on the call with me, right? Forget all that. Listen, can I be real with y'all for a second? I'm here to teach you something, right? You've been like the things that you're used to. Let's just throw all that stuff off the window. You used to a person saying, "Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Larry." You used to all that stuff, right? We keep it real on our team. So this is the point, and this is for the new people that's on the team. I'm going to be teaching you something tonight, so it would be in your best interest to shut down Instagram, cut off Twitter, right? If you around kids, lock yourself in the room. If you got distractions going on, cut them off. Grab a pen and a pad and put your thinking caps on, because with the information I'm going to be going over you, it's designed to take your business to the next level. That's just the bottom line. That's what I do. I'm a direct response marketer. I've been in marketing for about 17 years. Sales equally as much. I know how to make people buy stuff from me, right? I'm going to transfer that skill. I'm going to do my best to transfer that skill from me directly into you this evening, right? So if you've been on any type of training call, you've been on any type of trainings with your teams, with your mentors, with your leaders, or anything like that, scratch it. Because obviously it hasn't been working, or you wouldn't be here. All right? So I'm going to try to turn your business around. That's what I'm going to try to do, turn your entire business around. I have my entire team on the call. So my team, if you can hear me, and if you can hear my voice, I would like for you to go ahead, put your name, put your state that you're calling from, and let me know how you feel about being on our team. Let me know, just in one word, if you can say my state and then one word about how you like, how you feel about being on the team. Go ahead and put that in the comments so we can actually see that, so I can see what you feel, right? So if you like being on the team, in one word, describe that feeling and put what state you're calling from. Put what state you're calling from, if you can do that. Hold on, there's a lot of comments coming through. Arizona, sensational. We got Rob. We got Willie saying Texas and he's blessed. Great, that's awesome. Who else in here? We got Anthony Rio saying New York City, he's pumped. Benjamin Clark. We got Georgia, liberated. I hear that, Benjamin. Berkman, Louisiana, blessed. Sergio, Florida, he's stoked. Hawaii is the best team in the world. I hear that in Hawaii. Keola, Shout out to Hawaii, Kentucky, from Desiree from Kentucky. Grateful. Ty Hill, Louisiana. Progressing. Yeah, it's a process. You gotta keep going, right? Lee, Florida, and Leverage. It's a great one right there. Y'all going too fast. We got Dwayne from Boston. We got Amelia, Ohio, excited. Jameer, my state of Florida, and blessed. Okay. Michigan, mind blowing. Shannon, you've been here for a while. You know. Shalada, Georgia, humble. Right. Man, y'all, exactly. We got June in Detroit. June, you got Greg the ideology up there with you. All right, who else? We got Amanda, she from Georgia, totally bananas. Elijah from New York. Wow, we got, see, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Team No Boss Lifestyle has no limits. We got Oklahoma in the house. We got a lot of people from a lot of places, okay? But that's not what makes our team special. Thank you. I appreciate the cooperation, team. That's not what makes the team special, right? And we're going to get into the training, but I want you to understand something. I want you to understand one thing, right? This is the best training that you can come across, right? If you're already in our business and you've been somewhere else and you looking and you're struggling, you can't figure it out, you have landed, you have physically landed on the best training in the entire company. Period. I'm biased when I say that. And the reason I'm biased when I say that is because if I was just saying, oh, yeah, I made my team, I got the best training, and I'm floating my own, just toot my own horn, then that would be ideal. But I'm not saying it out of like arrogance or anything like that. I'm just saying it because this is what I've been told, right? Because if my team members are here, if you came from another team that's in the business, write the name of the team that you came from. Right? If I didn't directly recruit you and you came from another team because you tried and you were struggling and you was doing all these things, write the name of the team that you came for help and you landed here, and then you decided and you started to figure it out. So please write the name of the team that you came from if your team had a name in the comment section. I see Gregory. What's going on, Greg? Sponsor didn't have a team. Thanks, Brody. We know it wasn't from this team because we got a team. 6 figures, homemade bosses. What other teams we got on the call? Come on, y'all. Write y'all teams. Write your. If you didn't have a team, say I didn't have a team. If you had a team, say I had a team. But if your sponsor didn't help you, say my sponsor didn't help me. But just put the feedback in the comments. Team 6 figures, the money team, Boss Babe Millionaire. Okay, what other teams come in and you're on this team, right? DIM. Okay. The money team, Top This Money, right? Okay, so y'all come from all these different teams. Desiree didn't have a team. Okay, that's cool. All right, Nicole. All right, Lonnie, your sponsor didn't help. Who else? Who else didn't get help? I didn't have a team. Okay, all right. Great. Sponsor didn't help. All right, Desiree. My sponsor quit. I can understand that. You should give him more money in these training calls. He'll be back. Had an invisible sponsor. Sean say he had an invisible sponsor, right? Dwayne, my sponsor MCA account got banned. Oh, man, that's horrible. James Mack, no help at all. Burke Nicole. Oh, Tanya, you're in good hands with Allstate. Right, but that's so as you see, these team members, these people came from someone else's team and joined this team, right? Now that's the first part on why I say we have the best training in the world. But the second reason why I say we have the best training in the world, because there is no one from Team No Boss Lifestyle on anybody else's team in MCA. There's no one from No Boss Lifestyle on anybody else's team. That's just the bottom line. Right? Because once you land here, we're not just a recruit type situation. We got a whole system set up. So last week, if you were on a training call, right? If you were on that training call, last week, we went over some principles. We went over some things that you need to know. We went over the steps of, or pretty much the 3 different business models, right? network marketing model, the affiliate marketing model, and the systems model. Okay? I led you to understand that the systems model is the best model because it gives you a real business. It gives you a real business, per se. Okay? If you haven't watched that training call, you can find it on any of our pages. It's right there. However, we're going to be building on that this evening so that you guys can get a full understanding of how all of this comes into play. This isn't a one-time thing. I've been doing live training calls since I built this team, right? I don't train, I don't send like, I don't do like what other people do and say, here, take this and watch these videos or read this email and go copy, paste, post. Copy, paste, post don't work. You know, I know, it don't work. It doesn't work, right? And so you're not going to get that from this training. You're going to get real techniques. I don't care what company you're in. You can be in whatever company. You know, Movavi, you can be in Organo Gold, you can be whatever network marketing company you join. Tonight's training will help your business, period. It's going to help you out. Okay, and I'm going to lay it out in a foundational format so that you can understand what's going on. All right? And I got to keep up with these comments too. Okay? All right, so here's the deal. Let's imagine that there was a superhero, right? Well, I'm gonna use two examples. I'm gonna use Batman and I'm gonna use Superman. Okay? Now Batman has what we call a tool belt. Like he has tools, right? He got like the computer in the back in the back lab. He got the computer there. He got the Batmobile, the Batwing, right? He got his utility belt or whatever belt you call where all his gadgets be at. He has what's it called? Detective Gordon, right? And I'm using Batman because everybody know the character, right? He has Detective Gordon. However, with all of these special characters, he do fight crime and he do help defeat the bad guys. But Batman, he bleeds like us. He gets old. In one movie, he broke his back, so he gets hurt, right? And he's a human being. He can actually bleed and he can die. He can die, right? And then you got Superman, okay? Superman got superpowers. he got super speed, super hearing, super vision. He probably got some other superpowers that only Lois Lane know about. He can leap tall buildings in a single bound. He can bounce bullets off his chest. And his only weakness is this little green looking rock that's like a, that's rare. You can't hardly find it anywhere, right? You gotta find it. Like Lex Luthor is a master at finding that. And that's pretty much the only thing that can defeat Superman. Other than that, he's superhuman. He's unstoppable, right? Now, if you had to choose which superhero you would want to be in your business, which one would you choose? It's a rhetorical question. You don't have to answer. But think wisely. Okay? But the point is that the training that I'm going to go through tonight is going to teach you how to take a system and use it as a superhero into your business. So I'm going to be breaking down a system and how you can use it as your superpower. And when you get it, when you understand it, it's going to take you to the next level. That's just what it's going to do, right? That's what it's going to do. And so we're going to jump right into a bunch of intricate detail lessons. So roll up your sleeves, because this will be a teaching video. I'm going to teach you something tonight. Pay attention. I'm not like everybody else. I want you to succeed. I only care about your results. I want you to actually make money. We all of us are the same. We entrepreneurs. We all got the same that same loneliness going on, right? That outcast type situation where your people's looking at you like you all weird because you're trying to be an entrepreneur, where they telling you to go get a job. We feel like we by ourselves most of the time. I don't have no friends. My team is my friend because I'm so dedicated. They call us greedy. They call us selfish. They call us money hungry, possessed. They call us all these things, right? But the bottom line is that our goal, the only reason we work so hard, the only reason we do this, not because of ourselves, but because we care about the other people that we work so hard to do this for. We want to change the financial lives of our family members. I know I do. That's my why. That's why I work so hard. Not for myself. If it was up to me, I would be good. Right? So, in our reality, the reality behind the situation, you trying to go from living in your mom's basement, right? Living in your mom's basement. And that could be any scenario you want. I'm broke, I'm busted, I need money. You can go from living in your mom's basement. You want to go to the top and move into your girlfriend's mom's basement, right? No, just, you want to go to the top. You want to go to the top and find freedom. That's the goal, right? So to go from broke and busted to freedom and financially secure and happy. So I'm going to do my best to take you down that path and get you there, right? This is going to be a series of trainings. Like, we're going to be here for a while. Y'all might as well get comfortable and tune in every week, because I'm going to do this for a minute, right? Because I'm going to change this industry. Living in your girlfriend's mom's basement, right? I have to thank Jennifer for some strange reasons. I landed on her page and learned something I've been trying to learn for years. Thank you, girl. All right, so keep it up. I'm going to go right through this. So the first lesson that I'm going to teach y'all tonight, right? And this is the most important lesson, right? I'm going to just throw this out here, and we're going to talk about it a little bit more, but I ain't going to spend a lot of time on it, okay? So we're going to say fluid and then foundational. Okay? Fluid change. Fluid can flow, it can turn into ice, it can be hard like fluid, right? Fluid is bound to be come in all types of forms and flavors. So your fluid would be your things like your Facebook, your Twitter, right? Your YouTube, okay? Your Facebook, your Twitter, your YouTube, right? It would be like your PPV, your PPC, right? Your banners, okay? It could be like your flyers, right? Your postcards. And for those of you who don't know some of these terms, don't worry about it. All this is nothing but like advertisements and stuff like that, okay? Your postcards. It can be your Facebook posts. It can be your business cards, right? Your biz cards. It can be all those things, all right? And so we are all acting like we're fluid. We are all playing the role of fluidity in our business. You're playing the role of fluidity. Fluidity. That's what you're doing. What does that mean? That means that you think, this is what most people think. You think that these things is going to make you rich. Coupled with a presentation. That's what you're thinking. You think that if I put if I copy paste post to Facebook and get people to hit me, I can send them to my presentation and I can get sales to drop out the bucket. That's what you think, or how that's been going for you, right? You think that if I tweet or if I make videos on YouTube, you know, I can send them to my presentation and get sales to drop out the bucket. You think if I put postcards out in the mail, or if I do flyers or business cards or bandit signs, right? I can put those things out, I can send people to my presentation, and I can get money to come out the bucket. This is the things that you're thinking in your head, right? And then for my internet marketing people, well, if I do some PPV marketing or some pay-per-click marketing, or I throw some banners on some popular websites, then I can send people to presentations, and I can get money to come out the bucket. Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take these things, okay, and we're going to call these tools. All right, so we're going to take your presentation, all platforms you can think of, flyers, postcards, all that stuff. We're going to call that your tools. Put that in your tool belt. Put it over there. Like the superheroes. Superheroes have a bunch of weapons or tools that they use to discard situations, right? So put that in your tool belt. And let me teach you the foundational marketing secret. All right? Oh, let me pull it back up. Lost my thing. Right? You got to become foundational. Move away from fluidity and become foundational. Okay? And the easiest way to do that is to reposition yourself to become, and write this down, write it down, actually write it down. No, I'm not telling you to write it down, don't write it down. You want to write this down because you want this embedded. I'm telling y'all, this is what made me, in 8 months' time, $55,000. 6 months' time, $55,000 inside one account. Another $24,000 inside another account, right? And that's only back end, and then all this front end money. Okay, so what I'm about to tell you after this word become, this is what did it. And I'm going to break it all the way down for you. So I'm not just speaking just to be speaking. Okay, so reposition yourself to become magnetically attractive to others. You have to reposition yourself to become magnetically attractive to others. How in the world do you do that? Is what you're probably asking yourself. Right? How do you do that? By creating your superhero. You got to create yourself a superhero inside of you. All right? And I'm going to break it all the way down. So the easiest way to do that is to become a superhero. All right? So the first principle is that people don't join people. People don't join companies, compensation plans, opportunities, or things. They don't care nothing about that. People only join people. And the way you become magnetically attracted to others is to help people go from point A to point B. If you don't know how to do that, if you can't help a person get from point A to point B, then they'll never listen to you. They'll never come. Right? The reason we have 11,000 people on the training call the instant we go live is because I know how to magically help people go from point A to point B and present it in a way that they've never heard it before. Right? So that's my superpower. I know my superpower is explaining things to people that's complicated and breaking it down in a way that they can easily understand and implement it into their business. I know how to do that, right? But the only reason I know how to do that is because I know who I am. I know my skill set. So the way you get good at this is that you grow a skill set. You got to get good at doing something. You can't just sit around and say, oh, I'm going to post ads on Facebook. I'm going to post ads on Craigslist. I'm going to post ads, on postcards and things like that. You got to get good at a skill. That's the first step. But a more important step than that is that you have to master putting words on paper to make people respond to you. So that's the in a nutshell. That's that in a nutshell. To become magnetically attracted to others, right? It's your skill set. You gotta deliver. So you gotta know how to get them from point A to point B. But before you can explain that you can get them from point A to point B, you gotta know how to write in a way, or speak in a way, or communicate in a way, right? To make people want to react, to make people want to show up. So we have these things called trigger words. Okay? Like trigger words. I don't want to write that color. Anybody ever heard what I'm talking about? Like you've heard the saying magnetically attractive, but you probably don't, or you heard the saying become attractive, or the law of attraction and things like that, but you probably never knew what that meant, right? So what do you think becoming attractive mean? If y'all can put something in the comments. Magnetically attracted to others. No problem, love. You see you soon. You position yourself. Right. That's it in a nutshell. Right? You gotta reposition yourself. But so you got these things called triggers. Okay? Triggers. Not trigger words. Trigger words comes from triggers. Triggers are things that make people, that triggers a person. Right? So if somebody was out in the street and somebody came past you and just called you blatantly out your name, that's like a trigger. It's going to make you respond, right? That's just what's going to happen. So the human nature is the same in every aspect of the word. So if you're out on the street, someone calling out your name, you're going to react. Now, I'm not saying you're going to react in a negative way or in an obscene way. You may just ignore the person, but that's the way you react. That's a reaction. Okay? And so in business, it's the same thing. You have to know your customer, first off. You got to know the person that you talk, like the person that you want to join your team, right? Like attract like. I'm a like-minded person, and I attract like-minded people too. People who think like me, people who resonate with me. You know, if I was somebody else, you probably wouldn't be at this training call because I wouldn't have resonated with you. The words that I wrote in the post wouldn't have you here, right? So I use trigger words that triggers a response from my audience when they see it. You understand? And when you use trigger words to trigger a response from the audience, when you see it, they react to it. Okay? And then when they show up, that's when you got to deliver the promise. That's why you got to have the skill set. That's why you got to grow the skill. Right? And so who do we market to? Like, who is the audience? Who's your ideal person? You see, a lot of people go out here and they try to recruit John, Dick, and Harry. Susie, Micah, Reginald, who works regular jobs and things of that nature. Okay, and that's cool. It's cool to do that, but that's working against yourself. We are in the network marketing, affiliate marketing arena. Bottom line, okay? You got a whole bunch of leaders in this arena. A whole bunch of, I'm talking about real leaders. I ain't talking about phony leaders. I'm talking about real leaders who make millions and help other people make millions, right? And then they got a whole following of people. And these people are in network marketing as well, and affiliate marketing as well. The only difference is that they having issues, they having problems. They don't know how to do this. But here we are, Team No Boss Lifestyle. We are masters at marketing, right? We marketing geniuses for real. And when we come and find somebody that's struggling, we say, hey, look like you need a hand. You good? No, I haven't been able to recruit nobody all week. And what have you been doing? And they pull out their toolbox and they're using all them tools. And then we say, well, instead of trying to do it the hard way, how about we show you how to become magnetically attracted to others? So that you can use your trigger words, which means you can write out posts. Every post you write, is going to make a person respond to it. How would you feel if everything you wrote, every time, made a person respond to it? Like made a person say, hey, I need more information on that because that is exactly what I was looking for. If you can just imagine what that type of response would do to your bank account, you would not be doing what you're doing right now. You'd be learning some other things. Okay? So I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. I'm gonna show you exactly how to establish. I'm gonna show you exactly how to establish your authority. Because that's all you're doing. And it's real simple. It's a real simple process, y'all. It's not easy. I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard at all. So we're going to talk about it right now. So grab a pen and let's talk about it. Because it's real easy. This is the simplest. The foundation is simple. Because once you got your foundation, it seems like everything else starts to come together, right? So you first want to build your power triangle. Okay? We got this thing called the power triangle in our team. Every time I write that word, man, I think of so many other things that y'all need to know, like get and be taught, but we don't have enough time in a year to teach you everything we go through in our team. Right? So you got to build your power triangle up. And the power triangle is a platform where as though a person can look and see that you are credible. A credible person, a real person, and a like-minded person. Someone who likes the same interests, okay? And when I say that very, very vaguely. It doesn't mean that if you like skating, they like skating. No, that's not what it means, because we're not in the skating game. We're in the network marketing, affiliate marketing, work from home business arena, right? So if I like work from home business, then that person like work from home business, and they'll become attracted to me based on how I look, okay? So I'm over here in your power triangle. You're gonna have a YouTube or whatever accounts. You can have YouTube, you can have Facebook or a fan page, right? You can have a blog, you can have any type of website, any type of social media, and any type of video media. It's preferably be good to have all three. So you got your Facebook, you got your social media, you got your video media, and then you got your website. And it can be any three. I don't care what three you choose. It's just a power triangle. So if you like Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook, then that's what you use. If somebody else really great at making websites, build a website. You like fan pages, do that. And you like articles or things like that, do that. It don't make a difference what you use, just have your power triangle. Okay, because you need three platforms to build up your credibility. All right, and now here's the thing. Here's the thing, y'all. This is the ultimate authority. You got another person inside of you. You got that different human being. Okay, so on one side of you, there is the person that speaks to your mom, right? That's the same person so there's a whole situation over here. You got that person that speaks to your mom. That person get dressed and go on interviews. That person is socially accepted in society. It's the normal person that goes to work. You got that whole character over there. You want to come home, take care of the kids, wash dishes and, cook. The one that go out here to work, make sure he's the breadwinner of the family. You got that whole person over there. That's who that is, right? That person went through 12 years of school, maybe some college, got a college education, got degrees. That person got a great corporate job, not 9 to 5. Maybe they're unemployed, maybe they're having a little hard time right now. That person is living the life of a human being. That's who that is, okay? That's not the person you want in your power triangle, because that's why it's called a power triangle. That's not him. That's not her. That's not that person. The person you want in your power triangle, right, is your superhero character. That's the fearless dude. That's the one that's going to get this done regardless of what it takes. That's the one that never give up, that never quit. That's the dude that you need in this power triangle. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not in front of, I don't even know how many people on here. I'm not in front of 10,000 or 8,000 or 6,000 people because I'm the dude that woke up and went to work. I would never be here. I had to build an entire new human being inside of me. The one that got that tenacious attitude that won't give up. I had to build him. And until he was able to come out, I wasn't able to do the things that I was able to do. I was struggling. I was timid. I was fearing. I was scared. Right? That person over there, scared to make a video on YouTube. Scared to do that. I've never done it before. It's outside of my comfort zone and it may not look right. The superhero character will put that video online and then send it to everybody on his team to critique. Tell me how this looked, y'all. That's what our team looked like last week. They sent in video. We doing a live webcast, and they like, well, Larry, critique my video. I'm gonna send you my video and critique it. Out the blue. Because they creating their power triangle person. They taking a secluded, safe place on our team. With all 800 members, whoever was on there, right? And say, I know it's safe here. I know that they're trying to help me and they're trying to work with me and we're very interactive. So I can put my video here and they're going to tell me what I need. So when I go out to the jungle, I got my power triangle powerful enough to trigger an emotional response in everybody I come across. You understand? You see how that works? I mean, I can't break this down no further, y'all. I need you to understand that there's two separate people inside of you. Be him. Be her. Be fearless person. Don't be regular human being yo. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. Does this make sense? Right? Now, when you create your power triangle, let me dive into it some more because I don't want you to establish your authority. Triggers, okay? I don't want to leave it up in the air. I want to break it down all the way down. Okay, so when you create your power triangle, what you want to do is show that lifestyle, right? Show that, like, whatever lifestyle it is, whatever you like to, like, you got to do it in a network marketing, business friendly type way. Okay, so if you say, like, for instance, you went to the beach, you had a ball with your family, and you were posting it on your regular Facebook page. Okay, you would say, we at the beach, we chilling, the kids is crazy. Oh man, look at Aunt Kane jumping in the pool, like it's all whacked out. It's weird, right? And so you post it, you got weird pictures, like, y'all, like that's what you're doing on your regular human being side, right? You can go, if your whole family at the beach, you can go right to the side and turn on your superhero and take a nice looking photo for your superhero side. And then that post going to look totally different, but it's in the same atmosphere. And that post going to say, you know, something like, being able to travel and have fun with my family and friends is the greatest gift that you can get from being an entrepreneur. I love my life. And you're going to post that there. You see how that post, now imagine you had 80 of those posts on your page, right? And that's just on your Facebook. That's just part of your Facebook power training, okay? Now let's also say recreation, right? You go out and you no, I'm sorry, not recreation, education. You go out, you in college or you in school or whatever the case may be, and you go to school, you're trying to get your degree and you chilling. You ain't going to talk nothing about that. You just going to go pass your assignments in, and that's what you're going to do. Okay? And if you're not in school and you're working your 9 to 5, you just going to go to work, do your job, and that's what you're going to do. You ain't going to be at work like, yes, guys, I'm at work and I just had to do A, B, C tasks and then post it. That's not going to happen. Right? But in your superhero side, you know what you want to do? You want to learn something new every day. You want to learn something new every day and teach it to somebody else. That's what you want to do. Right? When I first got started in this business, and I discovered this whole situation that I'm telling y'all about, when I discovered how this worked, I went and I started reading books. So I picked up a few books. Right? I don't have the book on this one. So I picked up a few books. The first book I picked up, and I did a whole business course on that. I just don't have the book, but I'm sure y'all anyway. The first book I picked up was called The Millionaire Mind. Right? The Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. Okay? By T. Harv Eker. I picked up The Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. And T. Harv Eker reprogrammed my whole scenario. Everything that I thought about financial freedom, he eliminated what I thought and gave me a new thermostat, financial thermostat, right? He reset it. Because what's happening, now I'm going to talk about that in a second. But so the bottom line is that I bought the book and I read the book. And when I read the book, I started talking about the book on this channel, on YouTube. Right? Just start talking about the book. I read a chapter and I'm like, wow, this is very interesting. So my superhero character going to go teach that chapter on YouTube. And I'm not looking for comments, likes, shares, people to respond. I'm just building up my power triangle. You understand what I'm saying? When I post this, I'm not looking for likes, shares, comments, and people to respond. I'm just building up my power triangle. And I'm learning something new every day, and I'm teaching it to somebody here, and I'm showcasing my lifestyle. If you like to travel, showcase that in a superhero type way. If you like, fly fishing, showcase that in a superhero type way. If it wasn't for my business, I wouldn't be able to afford the luxury of going fly fishing. Show it in your superhero type way on your Facebook page. Okay? You teach on YouTube. You show your lifestyle on Facebook. People go to Facebook to be nosy. You don't go to YouTube and type in your sister's name to look for her. Right? You go to YouTube and say how to change a tire or how to fix blah, blah, blah. Right? And it's an educational platform. So why are you putting lifestyle on YouTube? That's not what it's used for. You messing yourself up. So you teach there, you floss here in a business type, superhero type way. You understand what I'm saying? And you do the same thing with your third platform. If it's articles, you write articles about the stuff that you're trying to teach people. If it's a website, you put up stuff about things that people can learn from you. You're building up your power triangle as you go along. And when this power triangle is built up, imagine having 15 great posts and then 36 training videos just out the blue. Yes, it may take you a month and 45 days to do it. It may take that long. But once it's up, and then you found out how to use trigger words, to mess with a person's emotion, you know how to put words on paper to make people respond to stuff, and they come to you and they ask you about your business, and then you send them through an immaculate system, and then they say, you know what, I'm gonna do my research, I'll be right back. And they Google your name, and then all that stuff come up on you. All that stuff come up. And they Google you and they say, oh, snap. Larry Wheelz is real. Larry Wheelz did show a training and he had 11,000 people on it in one day. Larry Wheelz is featured on Home Business Magazine. Wow, that's great. Let me call him right back up right now and let me go ahead and get started. Because you took the time to build up your superhero. And then that's going to give you confidence anyway. So when somebody contacts you and they say, man, I've been struggling in network marketing for forever. then you can recite, well, the reason you've been struggling forever is because you out there, you're doing what everybody else is doing. You're trying to speak to your family and friends. You're trying to talk to everybody within 6 feet of you, and you don't know the difference between marketing versus advertising. You're spinning your wheels, and you're not getting results. Let me teach you how to put words on paper to make people respond to stuff. Let me show you the reason why you're failing, and 98% of the people is failing. When you learn how to specialize in getting leads, then you can put those leads into a high converting system, and then you can close it. And if you don't know how to do that, then you're definitely going to need my help. Go to this video, check it out, and if you like it, hit me back. And you ain't even shown them a business presentation. You gave them something. You ever heard the term give before you get? But y'all reversing it. You trying to get before you give. The universe don't work like that. Money gonna keep passing you by. You gotta give something before you get. And the only way to do that is to build this stuff up. Alright? And I'm giving you quick lessons here, but it's the principle of the thing. We're talking about principalities over here, man. Exactly, man. You gotta do the polar opposite of what everybody else is doing. Anybody got any questions on what I just went over? Any question at all on how you think I need to break it down, or you need me to further elaborate on it before we move into the next part? Let me while y'all thinking about some questions, yeah, Lee, you definitely want to create a wild experience, right? So while y'all thinking about the questions, T. Harv Eker, he actually reset my and I'm gonna give y'all this real fast because I think it's important, but we're not going to touch on it a lot, because we got a lot to cover, but I picked it up, so I need to talk about this, right? We all got a, let me see if I can draw this. Don't laugh, and you know what this, you know what these are, y'all? Hold on, I got y'all. Y'all know what it is now. If somebody guessed that, you got $25 coming to you, guess it. What y'all think those are? What y'all think that is? Any guess in the comments? Any guess? First comment I see. Thermostat, Lee. Thanks a lot. Send me your PayPal. You got $25. Tanya, he beat y'all to the punch. Lee said it first. I love the comments because I ain't got to be like, oh, he was first. And y'all be like, no, he wasn't. I raised my hand first. He got it first. Good job, Lee. Good job, Lee. Good job, Lee. Oh, and there's somebody that on the team. Gregory, you gotta help me out with this. I'm supposed to pay somebody $25, and I forgot. So now you get $50. So you gotta send me your PayPal. You gotta send me your PayPal. Y'all, Berkman, I think it was. I think it was Berkman. Yeah. So that's the thermostat, right? Cool. Oh, and this is another thing, y'all. If I draw something on the board and y'all participate, listen. We like having fun contests on the team, so definitely participate. You definitely want to participate. Lee recently changed his PayPal. I'll send it to you. Oh, all right, Amanda, make sure you do that. Right? Oh man, y'all, it's too silly. So look, you almost got it, Tanya. She did. She was right there. Y'all gotta pay attention. Look, put the baby down. You got the baby. You fumbling with the pen. Right? So look, T. Harv Eker. Y'all is silly, man. Y'all silly. Look, we got a lot to do now. We got a lot to get through. Oh man. I was super wrong. What you say, Ty? I didn't even see what you said. What Ty say? Let me see. Thermostat. Oh, I couldn't see what Ty said. I'll see it in a minute. Oh man. All right, so look. You got the thermostat, right? And so T. Harv Eker teaches you this. It's called the financial thermostat, okay? Your financial thermostat. And when we were before, y'all still tripping off that. I had it, but I forgot how to spell it. Jermaine, you had to change your profile picture on that one. Oh, y'all is too silly. Oh man, my keyboard broke. I would have got it first. Couldn't think of the word. Yeah, my drawing wasn't all that, but when I put that little line in there, that we did it. All right, so listen. That was too funny. All right, so listen. You got your financial thermostat. Now, when we were younger, you know, we always were taught that making money was hard. So that's a strike, right? Money is the root of all evil, right? Don't be too greedy. Don't be wanting to be rich. So that's a strike, right? So all these strikes kept us at like limited. It kept us limited. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, the book is called The Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. If you haven't read that book and you're trying to be an entrepreneur, write that down and go get that book, The Millionaire Mind. I recommend reading it before next week's training. And if you do that, what I teach you next week is going to change your entire life. I swear to goodness, it's crazy. But you're limited based on the beliefs that that were embedded in you when you were small. Okay, so what T. Harv Eker does, he teaches you how to eliminate all of those things, how to literally eradicate it. Well, first he teaches you how to recognize it and then eradicate it. And then he resets your financial thermostat. He reset it so that you don't have one. It's the sky's the limit when it comes to your income. Okay, so let's just do this so y'all can get so I can drive this point home real fast. If I said to you, right, go out and make $1. Go outside right now and go make $1. How would you do that? Like, what are some things that you would do in order to make $1? Like, what are some of the things you would do? Just put it in the comments. Jay Leeds, I just got it on Kindle now. I hear that. Good job, Jay. What's up, Joan Shakespeare? Yeah, so what would y'all do in order to make $1? Like, what are some of the things? Go collect some cans. Elliot, that's boom, you got that. Or somebody else, offer a service. That's wonderful, Anika. What else? Door to door. Okay. Pick up cans. Perfect. What else some things? Sell something on Instagram. Absolutely. What else? Mow neighbor's grass. Wow, you're gonna make a couple dollars doing that, Sean. Sell some water. I hear that, Willie. That's that's what's up, Will. Sell my kids toys. Okay. Shine tires at a gas station. Teach somebody how to do something. Sell a pair of socks. Sell plates of food. Right? So it's easy. Cut hair. Okay, so good. Y'all participating in this easy, right? So you can go out here, you can make $1, but that's based on your limited response. Now, if I said, listen, y'all, I'll give somebody $1,000 right now if they can give me a good idea that works on how to make $1 million. So what are some of the things that you can do that if I say go outside and make $1 million, like today, I want you to go outside. Now my team don't answer this because y'all probably know the answer. But I mean, if you don't know the answer, then answer it. But if I say to you, go outside and make $1 million tonight, what would you do to do that? Forget the $1,000 because that'll mess up the thing. So if I say go outside tonight and make $1 million, what are some of the things that you would do? And if you don't have an idea, say I have no idea, right? So enlist. Teach a millionaire how to make $1 billion. But no, come on now, Lee. You gotta tell me what you would do, like specifically. Like you said, sell some water. Like what would you specifically do? Ask someone for $1. Okay. Now that's fair enough. No, you gotta do it tonight, Rob. You might not find $1 million in the bank. They don't keep money in the banks no more. People don't know that. I think it's ethically possible. Wow, Ty, that's a great answer, Ty. That is a great answer. I have no idea. Lemonade stand with kids. That must be some great lemonade, Shannon. Learn a new skill. Sing at a train station. That ain't gonna work. I'm waiting for you to tell me so I can go do it. I hear that, Elliot. All right, I don't think it's possible. Post more AIDS. Sell more liquor. No idea. Okay, so great. So listen, guys. That book teaches you how to reset your financial thermostat. Now, what if I told you that the same catering business hold her for ransom? A catering business makes money over time. I say tonight. I say go out there tonight and make $1 million. If we knew we had it. Right. So listen. That's exactly right. You know what I'm saying? So what if I told you that the way you make $1, because you have all these ideas on how to make $1, the only reason you know how to do that is because you are prone to that knowledge. The same way that it takes you to make $1, it takes for you to make $1 million. It can happen the same way, right? And just to give you a quick example on how simple it is to do it, I just think of something right off the top that I use for an example because I think it's a really good example. Okay? So let's say, for instance, I had hold on. If I could, I would, but I don't think I could. Find a hungry crowd and get what they need and don't have. Lee got it. Lee got it. That's what's up. Okay, so the way I would do it, right? I would go find 1,000 pregnant women. Okay? So I would find 1,000 pregnant women, which means I would go to a company called Info USA, right? I would call them up and I would say, hey, I need a list of people that subscribe to Pregnant Baby Magazine. And they would say, okay. I say, I need 1,000 names on that list, or 2,000 or 3,000. How much would you charge me for it? And they would say, I would charge you $250 for it. I say, all right, here go $250. Give me the list. 3,000 names of pregnant women. I say, what's on the list? He said, you got the email. You say you got the email address, you got the address, you got the fax number, the cell number, you got the name. I say, how do you get the names? He say, because they subscribe to the baby list and they say they want more information if you find anything that'll help that baby before it's born. I say, okay, cool. And so he give me the list. And then I'll go on any site and I'll put together a report, right, with instructional videos that teaches them how to make their baby smart before it's born. How to raise your baby's IQ before it's born, 100% guaranteed. Okay? How many pregnant women you think will take advantage of that book? You see what I'm saying? So if I sold that book for $1,000 to 150, if I sold that book for $1,000 to 1,000 pregnant women that had an income of $200,000, you think they would purchase that book? I think they would purchase that book. But see, that's just an idea. That's just like a vague idea throwing it out there. So you get a list of names of a need, and like Lee say, and you give them something that'll benefit them. And if it's detrimental, they purchase it instantly. They respond instantly. Right? Yes, if you could afford it. Exactly. Because who wouldn't want to raise their baby IQ before it's born? Like, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. And like, nah, I don't want my baby to be smart. What you talking about? Right? So you would do it, but that's like an extreme example. But what T-Hub does is he get rid of that and he raised this to let you know that your ability to make money is only in the way you think about the money. Because there's a way to do everything. I can think of 1,000 ways to make $1 million, $100,000, and all these types of things. The only problem is taking the time to put all the processes in place and then having it run like a well-oiled machine. Right? So read the book, because it'll definitely help you. Okay? So back to establishing authority. How in the world? So we got your power triangle built. Right? Now you gotta put yourself in order to make this work at an accelerated level, right? So we got your power triangle built. I'm gonna erase this and I'm gonna put it up in the corner. All right, so we got your power triangle, right? And then beneath your power triangle, let's say this is the crowd, okay? This is the crowd of people, right? So you got the crowd of people, you got your power triangle. Now what you need to do is over here, put yourself into its own category. So you need to put yourself in a category of 1, right? And when you do that, you're outside of the noise. So if the crowd is saying, join my opportunity, join my opportunity, join my opportunity, join my opportunity, and you say, who want to learn how to get 250 people to contact them today and sign up for your business tomorrow? How many of these people are saying, join my opportunity, going to raise their hand and say, I need to know how to do that. How do you do that? And you say, I specialize in teaching whatever this crowd is, how to get leads, signups, and sales every single day of their life. And we put it in the system to where as though it'll work for you and your business every single time. Let me see how you do that. And then you got this whole crowd watching your presentation. Because you put yourself in the category of 1. You understand what I'm saying? Put yourself in the category of 1. That's why I say get real good. And the skill set ain't hard, y'all. You get good at marketing. You get good at sales, at closing. Right? If you get good at those 2 things, then you automatically going to increase your value to others. All right? So I'm going to give you a real quick marketing lesson, and then we're going to talk about how to get your business into this situation. Who want to know how to get their business into this situation? Because I'm going to break it all the way down so you can understand. And I ain't going to leave nothing out. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. And then, so when you leave this training tonight, you can literally go and put this to work for you in your business, and I guarantee that you can make some money from it. I guarantee it. Right? You're going to go, and you ain't got to join me. You can go do this in your business and make some money from it. That's how detailed I'm going to be when I describe it. Right? So that's what you're going to have to do. Right, man? So we don't compete, we dominate. I hear that. No competition over here. Just if the book is written by an incredible author. Can somebody tell me how many people we got watching? Oh, let me see right here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me check the stats. Check the stats real fast. I want to tell y'all one thing before we jump into that. course, there's something wrong. Hold on. Gotta go on my fan page. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 minute. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. 6,000 views. Oh wow. I can't see it. Are you serious? Wow, we up to 6,000 people watching this right now. That's crazy right there. All right, so listen. The first thing you got to do is understand, and this is an important lesson. I talk about this often because I need people to know it. I need you to really, really get this because it's important to the success of your business, okay? You are not in the 9 to 5. You are in the entrepreneur. That's supposed to say entrepreneur. Y'all get it, right? You're not. Why the entrepreneur guy has so many words? They make that a complicated word. Put the E to U, right? Because we are complicated people, and they knew that our word had to be extravagant. They could have just called us guacos. You're not in the mindset of a 9 to 5 person, okay? A 9 to 5 person, again, works on days plus hours equal dollars. Okay? That's the 9 to 5 mindset. Days plus hours equal dollars. So if you work 5 days, 40 hours a week, you get paid dollars. What they want you to believe, what all these leaders want you to believe, because they want you to keep buying next, and they want you to keep buying some more and buying some more stuff. They want you to buy more stuff and buy some more stuff, right? 2 things. 1, get rid of the shiny object syndrome. Stop thinking that you're going to buy something else and it's going to teach you this, because you're not going to find what I'm teaching you in any of those courses. You're not going to find it. The reason why you're not going to find it is because they don't want you to know it. Because if you knew it, then you ain't going to buy from them no more. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can do it on your own. So for one, stop being all, what's it called? Googly-eyed about the shiny object stuff. Put your wallet in your pocket. Number 2, put your money in your pocket. Stop buying stuff. Let's learn first. Let's learn to recognize the fake from the non-fake. And if I'm not coming across authentic, please let me know so that we can do something different. Because I'm not here to waste your time, and I know you're not here to waste my time. We in the lab, y'all. We training right now, right? So you're not in the 9 to 5 mindset, but they want you to believe that you're in the 9 to 5 mindset, because they'll say if you work, this is what they'll say, if you work less days and less hours, right, that equals dollars. That's still the 9 to 5 mindset. What's the difference between this and that? Ain't no different. So this is not how you're supposed to think as an entrepreneur. This is how you're supposed to think. Value equals dollars. That's it. Value equals dollars. Right? If I say to y'all right now, I'm going to teach you. If I said, let me see something. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see if I can pull something up for you. Okay? If I said, now listen, because I need to make a disclaimer because we are public. Okay? I'm not the average marketer. My team is not average marketers. What we do, we work hard, we dedicate ourselves to our craft, and we gain results. So any incomes or things that we showcase and things like that, I'm not saying that you'll ever make any money, right? Because I don't know you, I don't know what your work ethic like, I don't know any of those things. All I'm saying is that I'm demonstrating what's possible. So if you dedicate yourself to the trainings and you put in the work, you can produce a result, all right? Just a little disclaimer for the FCC rules and regulations. Right? So this is just a quick example. I'm going to tell y'all how value equals this, because I like to give extreme examples, okay? This is extreme, but you're going to get the point. Okay? That's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much. All right. This is the fourth quarter of the year, right? Okay, so the fourth quarter just started in August, okay? So if I said, hey guys, right, I just made, in my PayPal, I just made $10,000 in the fourth quarter, right? I said I made 10 grand, right? And then, because you see that, hold on, make sure we good. Because you see that, and then I say, I'm gonna teach you tonight how to put $10,000 in your bank account in less than 40 days. In less than 30 days. 30 to 45 days, I can put $10,000 in your bank account because I just did it and I can teach you how to do it, right? And then you say to me, what would you say to me, right? I'll say, give me $100 and I'll teach you how to do that right now on a secret training inside of a room. Who would say, I'd do that? I'll raise my hand and give you that. Right? For example, hold on. Phone just went blank. This phone thing is crazy. All right, I'm back. Right? And so that's the equivalent of having value equaling dollars. Is that simple, guys. But you got to get all the stuff that I talked about in the beginning first in order to make that happen. It's really, really simple. It's not hard at all, but you got to get the stuff that makes it happen, and it ain't your toolbox. Y'all know what your toolbox is now, right? You know where your tools are, right? It's not your toolbox. It's everything else. And that's what we're covering right now. That's what we're covering. So get this, and you get that. Period. Right? So peep it out. I just had to throw that in there right now. Okay? So remember I promised y'all I was going to teach y'all how to do this. Okay? So this is how you do it. First thing you need. Now this is the part I love, y'all, because this is my specialty right here. And Sergio, when I explain this, remember the assignment we got? We got an assignment on the team. Sergio, this is going to help you with that whole situation, okay? Because I remember what you told me. I remember what your response was when I said we got to have the stuff in by Friday. I remember what your response was, so because it resonates with me, and I'm about to show you right now. But just a little insider thing. You fixed it. Why did you stick the fingers on? I'm sure you didn't mean it. It's an investment. Oh yeah, Tina Wheeler. Wow. Tina, you got my last name. Sure we're not related? But I want an RV really bad as well. I need to go ahead and grab it because my goal is to just travel in the RV for a while after I finish, after I'm able to take a break from this type stuff. Great Friday it is. Right on, Max. If you're not making money around this team, you're tripping. Why did you stick it? Okay, make sure I ain't missing nobody comments, no questions. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling. Let's keep going, okay? So, in your network marketing company, your affiliate marketing company, or whatever business you're in, we always tend to do this, okay? This is what you're doing. This is you, right? And this is your opportunity, okay? This is your business. And so what happens, this is a crowd of people, right? And so what happens, This is crazy. We take our link and we throw it into the crowd. We like, we throw it into the crowd and it don't work. And so we throw it again. And then we throw it again and we throwing it again into the crowd. Right? That's what we're doing. We throwing out link into the crowd. What's the motto on our team? No random what? What's the motto on the team, y'all? What's the motto on the team? No random what? No random links. Exactly. Okay? This ain't gonna get you these. It ain't gonna get that. You can't throw your link into the crowd and expect them to do that, because the whole crowd standing over here under you, right? They standing over here under you, and they throwing their link in the crowd. Everybody throwing their link in the crowd, right? That's all that's going to do, is land in the crowd and get swallowed up with no activity or nothing, right? And then if somebody do hit you back, you throwing up your business all over them. This is exactly how your situation look. This is exactly what it looked like, a bunch of garbage for real. There is no structure in this stuff. It's just like, and then people hitting them back, and then people hitting them back, hitting you, and then you it's like, that's all that's going on. It's like, y'all competing, there's a whole bunch of everything, right? The problem with this industry is that we are a bunch of people who want to be business owners that's never ran a business before. So you have no idea on how they operate, right? We go out here, we start up these companies, we're paying, anywhere from $25 up to $1,000 to start with the business. And then the business give us these replicated websites. And then we take those replicated websites, we create a link, and we throw them in the crowd. We looking like every single person in the world. Okay? Don't do that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Because it ain't going to ever work. Like not in a million years. What you want to do for the dollars is create a system. Right? You need a system in place. And I need everybody to write this down. I need everybody to write this down. Say, I need a system in place in order to create a predictable, consistent income. So I need to have a system in place in order to create a predictable, consistent income. And if you ain't got that system in place, you're struggling throwing your link in the crowd. Right? Before I put the system, before I show you how to do that, this is very important. You have to get people to come to you, right? And the only way you do that is by providing value. If you're chasing the market, then they're going to keep running away. It's not until you stop and they start searching and find you, and then you end their search. We got about 7,000 people listening right now, and we didn't place no random link nowhere. You just happened to be here. How do Larry Wheelz and the Team No Boss Lifestyle do that every time they do it? You never heard of us. Most people never heard of this team. Never even seen it. But out of the blue, we come and we got all these people watching. Why? Because we know how to put trigger words in place, put words on paper to make people buy something, and then get our target audience to respond. Right? You didn't see me put Facebook ad out. You didn't see it. It's not sponsored. You can look. It's not sponsored ad. It's not no money behind it. No, none of that. This is all organic. Your job is to end their search. if you can do that, when people are searching for the solution to their problem and you got the solution to their problem, you're going to end their search. But you have to explain it in a way that makes it very intriguing for them to listen. And if you don't do that, you're going to always be struggling. So that's very important, guys. Learn how to put the words together. Joe Sugarman is the book to teach you how to do that. What is it called? The ad week, the copyright ad week or something like that? My mother Desiree told me to hurry and join the live feed. I hear that, Tanya. That is awesome. Tell Desiree she gets a gold star for that one. I need to have a system in place to have a predictable, consistent income. Yes, you need to have a system in place to get a consistent, predictable income. Right? All right, so supported this of 800. Okay, so Tina say, my boss bought a list of 800 people, $800 of people who built a house this year. Then he made me send a postcard to them offering landscaping. 0 people called and 0 people went to the landing page. You still got the list? You still got the list, Tina? If you still got the list, it's not the fact that the list don't work and the postcard don't work. That's your tools, right? You got to master the art of getting people to respond, right? So those people got grass. I'm gonna just give y'all this lesson real fast because this is a marketing lesson real fast. You can turn that whole situation around and make a lot of money from it real fast. And I like to see people who's trying, like you actually out there trying. You ain't even not trying. You really grabbed the list and sent some postcards to them. That is awesome, right? But the postcard probably said what everything else said. You probably threw up your business on them, right? Landscaping service, 50% off. We do lawns, blah blah blah. This price point, call in, boom 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 boom, right? That's not how you do it. You gotta give before you get, right? So if I was the landscape owner of the company, and I know that I had a list of people who just bought homes, who built their homes or whatever the case may be, right? I would actually educate the people. Okay? We'll give you a free quote that teaches you how to keep pests out your yard, right? Which in turns make your grass look greener than a paradise. And on my postcard, I have a picture of a very beautiful lawn. Now I would take more time to create something even more extravagant, but I'm just trying to give you the principle. But you see how that will trigger like, wow, that grass look green, and they say they can make our lawn look like paradise. We need to go and call them and let them give us a free quote. Okay, just to give you an example of how that would work. I can't keep busy looking for shiny objects. If I have to hear about ClickFunnels one more time, I might throw. What's up, Alexandria? She here? He needs training, they say. Exactly. Or as green as paradise, right? Yeah, so it's just the words. It's a wordplay game. Buy the copyright ad week book by Joe Sugarman, and then resend that postcard. Once you read that book, I guarantee you get about 700 sales from the 800 list. All right. So we know what not to do. So what do we do? The first thing you have to do as a marketer in this industry, the first thing you need, right? You got to understand that your business doesn't go. Your business is a tool. Okay, your business is a tool, guys. It's a tool. So if your business is a tool, that means that you only use your tools in certain situations. You're not going to use your hammer to fix your toilet. You're going to use your plunger to fix your toilet, right? Or you're going to call a plumber that specializes in fixing toilets. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta understand your tool belt and then use them for what it is. So you gotta fix your tool belt, because right now y'all just running around with a bunch of stuff. Y'all Y'all got your business all over your Facebook. Well, take your business, take your links. If I ain't told y'all nothing else, take your business, take your links, take all that stuff off your page. Go and literally delete everything that's business related to whatever you're doing. Because if I'm a consumer and I come to your page and I see, you know, like prepaid legal all over your page. I see your compensation plan video. I see your business presentation video. I see everything. I see the name of the owners, the company, more people. I'm gonna come to your page like, there's no need for me to contact them. I can just go to this website, do my own research, and keep it pushing. Either I like it or I don't. You'll never get people to contact you like that because you got everything there. When a person comes to the Larry Wheelz page, you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say, what do he do? When a person go to my team members pages, you know what they're gonna say? What do they do? I need to be part of that team. What do they do? And how do they do it? You know what we say? I mean, know what happens next? They ask us. And then we say, why should we do business with you? What made you contact me? Other people be like, hey, my link over to my website. Hey. All right, calm down, I'm gonna be there. We say, what made you contact us? And have you ever done anything like this before? That's the first thing we need to get out the way. And if they say, just give me the information, I say, bang and block. Right? We need to have a dialogue, communication, because it's a privilege to get on this team. You're not just going to land on my team. Because I can't work with everybody and everybody can't work with me. That's human nature. I don't want to work with everybody. I only want to work with the people who are coachable and who wants to be worked with. So that's how you got to treat your business. Your business is going to give you exactly the way you treat it. So if you are running around and you treating your business like a hobby, you're going to get hobby results. Right? A lot of people in their business, and I don't want to get this wrong, and I got to plug my charger in. Give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Let me plug this charger in. Right? And so a lot of people are amateurs in their business. They imagine and then they deliver. Right? I can see that lifestyle, me driving that fancy car and me living the lifestyle of freedom. Here's my link. Right? That's the amateur. Be a professional in your business. I can see me living that lifestyle, driving that fancy car. So what would it take for me to get there? So let me conceptualize it. And then let me build a system. And let me put the right moving pieces in place. Let me test each part. And let me have it running like a well-oiled machine. And then I'm going to deliver that to a hungry crowd. Right? That's how you become professional. So the way you do that in your business. Hold on. Say Mark is gone, y'all. That's hours, less money. That's what he thinks. Mark, don't comment. Just listen, my friend. I don't even know who Mark is. I don't even see Mark. Oh, another great company to become an associate. Free training when you join this unique business opportunity. With excellent benefits. Mark put a link in the description. Mark crazy. But see, that's the equivalent of
what everybody do. They go on live trainings, they go on Facebook groups, they go this, they go that, they throwing a link up all over people. You understand what I'm saying? That's that is amazing that even happens. And then they wonder why they not making no money in their companies. They wonder why. Let me show y'all how to do it the right way, right? And Mark, if you're listening, whatever, Mark, I can't think of your last name, but if you're listening, this is going to be the best lesson that you can learn. Because regardless of what you heard up until this point, this will be the best thing that you can learn for you and your business instead of randomly putting your links everywhere. Because that's not going to get you where you're trying to be at. I know you mean well because you're trying to probably change the financial situation. But you can't do it here, bro. You got to do that up the block. I want you to get money and all that. Right? Oh, crazy. Just boom. He's like, oh, look at my link. Here are my business opportunities, y'all. Oh, like what are you doing? Right? So the first thing you need is an HCO. HCO stands for I ain't even gonna put that H. I ain't even gonna put the O. We're gonna call that an F because you don't even really need an offer. You need an HCF, which is a high converting funnel. That's what you need. Boom, boom, bang. A high converting funnel. Okay? That's what you need. And I'm gonna do this real quick, okay? So this is your biz, right? And this is your back end. Okay? So you got your business and you got your back end. If your business don't pay you like to where so you know what you're getting paid, like a lot of people is confused about the compensation plan. Our compensation plan is very, very simple. You get paid every Friday. Direct deposit into the bank account. It's real simple. It don't even take long. And then when a person joins, we get another residual. Okay? So if you don't have a front end and a back end to your business, and I'm not talking about the get three, and then you get paid residual on the three to get three. That's all your front end. I'm talking about a front end and then something that pays you even on your back end, even if nobody joins your business. This is how real marketers market, okay? And I'm gonna teach y'all how to create this situation. But a high converting funnel has a front end and it has a back end. Okay, so we're gonna go through it. Because if your business, if you're running an operation and you don't have it set up and you're online, you wasting time. You're wasting a whole bunch of time. So you need a high converting funnel. All right, so let me show you how to build that up real quick. This is how you build it. The first thing in your funnel, right, you're gonna have but yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. Right? Is a capture page. Right? But this ain't no ordinary capture page. This is a high converting capture page. Okay? Because when they land on this capture page, you're going to be teaching them something. Right? Actually, I'm gonna do it the right way. Because this is advanced right here. Okay, so this is advanced right here. Okay, so this is normally how your capture page is going to look. But it's going to be high converted. And this right here, this little statement, that's a power statement, right? What do a power statement sound like? A power statement sounds like this. If you want something done right, build a process and shape your marketing into a revenue generating engine. Tonight, Larry Wheelz will show you exactly how to position your opportunity in a way that most people will want to join it ASAP. Okay, and you read further down, and it says something like, he will pull from his Money Extraction Handbook, teaching you how to make dollars in this industry in bigger chunks than you're used to. right? If a person that's struggling in business read that on a capture page and then landed, right? They put the name in the box in. And then they landed on this training, right? So you got a high converting capture page with those words. They're going to put their name and box in. They're going to land on this training that I'm giving you right now. And then I say, click link. To go to my business presentation. How many sales do you think you'll get on your business presentation after they do this? You are paid in direct proportion to the value you bring to the table. Right? We know that. So I'm going to say it again. I need to have a system in place so that I can create a consistent, predictable income. So I can create a consistent, predictable income. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, this was really easy because y'all on a powerful training already, so I don't really have to explain that stuff. I wrote the post out, so I don't really have to explain that. Like, we know what to do. You know, like, I'm giving you the tools. You go buy Joe Sugarman book. He gonna teach you how to write words to make people buy stuff. Joe Sugarman, just for people who don't know who that is, this guy owned what we call the blue blocker sunglasses. Those are the sunglasses that you put on and they like kind of like make everything high definition and block the UV sun rays from going into your eyes, okay? These sunglasses sold for what I think was like $79, right? And he sold 100 million copies of those sunglasses, or 1 million copies of those, something like that, something ridiculous, through the mail, because he wrote on paper words that made people buy stuff. He can teach you how to do that. He taught me, and he teaches a lot of people. All right. So if you read that, if you do that, coupled with that, and then send a person to your business presentation, that's going to want a response. It's going to trigger response. It is, because that's how it works. That's just how it works. Exactly. All right, so let me go back over here and make sure I ain't forget nothing. Come on. Right? Now, they may not sign up here. They may not, because it all depends on how big your funnel is. But they are in here. So every time somebody put their name here, right? Every time somebody put their name in, they go on this thing right here, right? This is called an email list, an email autoresponder. So every time somebody put their name in, they go in this bucket, right? Every single time. Every single time. Every single time. They go in that bucket, right? That's just the process. And then guess what happens when you got this whole big bucket? This bucket gonna grow to 100, 900, 9,000, 100,000. It ain't gonna never stop growing. It's gonna grow. The rate at which this grow is your ability to get traffic. The rate in which this grow is your ability to get traffic. So every single person that don't join you in business, but they still struggling, you got a whole asset down here. You got an entire asset. And you don't do what everybody else do. And you say, okay, well, let me keep sending them the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again until they get tired and then they unsubscribe and then they say, what is you doing? Right? If you're on my list, I bet I don't ever email you. Why? Because I do a lot of live trainings. I don't have time. It's only if I have something important to say. That's when I'll email you. Right? And 9 times out of 10, that important is I'm going to teach you how to get traffic. I'm going to teach you how to create an offer. Detailed, step by step. I'm going to show you my offer. I'm going to show you how I do these things. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not a joke. And then when I send that to them, I'm giving them more value. And then when they say you're giving them so much value, and I'm going to teach you how to succeed in your business, they're going to join you in business because every single body else out there on the planet, every single body else out there on the planet is playing in that same pool. They playing in that whole pool, right? Remember that dude? They still doing that. You understand what I'm saying? And you are sitting there playing in the world of your own, in the category 1. You just essentially built your own asset if you knew how to work it right. Right? And let's just say you get good. You get really good at what you do. You got your value. You're awesome at what you do. Right? And then you say, well, I want to teach people how to do this. I want to show people how I succeed. Let me go in and reach out to my list. And if you got 100,000 people sitting here, let's just say you got, let's play a game. You got 800 people sitting here. I ain't going to be extravagant. No, matter of fact, let's even play a better game. You got 200 people sitting here, and you got real good over the next 30 days, like I told you, like I said it would take, and you grew this to 200 people. And then you say, you know what? I need to put together a power training. I'm going to charge them $49, right? I'm going to just charge them $49 so I can show them how I did what I did within the last 30 days. And you take that $49 and all 200 people on your list say, you know what, Amelia, I do want you to teach me how to do that. Berkman, yes, please teach me how to do that. Just like y'all raise your hand, I would want to learn how to do that. It's not, y'all not even on my list. And you said that just from today. 49 times 200 gives you what? Somebody do the math. $49 times 200 gives you what? Oh, you got comments over there? $9,800 for pushing a button inside of an email and sending it to people that's already there. That takes less than a second. And you made 9,800 bones. Because you built a system the correct way. Right? Now, that's just 9,800 bones. How much did your company pay you? Now, imagine them same 200 people was in your company, on your front end. If those same 200 people was in our company, right? How much is that? Somebody calculate it for me. So if those same 200 people was in our company, that gives us 90 times 200 on our front end, which is $18,000. And then on our back end, which is 38 times 200, which gives us another $7,600 in residual. 38 times 200, which gives us another $7,600 in residual, plus 18,000, 25,600. So out of 200 people only, I just made an extra $25,000 in my business, in my personal joint. How much did your company pay you if this happens? Do you even know how to make this happen? If your sponsor, your mentor, the person you're listening to, that dude you talk to and on the three-way call when you want to edify him and say, this guy knows 100% about the business, he's been doing big things. If he can't teach you how to do this, what good is it? You wasting your time. Stop wasting time in this industry and be that superhero character. Be that superhero character. That's the person you want to be. If you ain't got the right training, guys, then you wasting your time. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. We running around here like we running hobbies. You try and quit your job. You try and put your 2 weeks notice in. I don't work for nobody. I love doing this. I spend all day chilling, and then I come on at 10:30 and give a 2-hour training, and then I go back to sleep or go watch a movie with my lady. Right? And doing that activity, right? Just on this part, this asset right here, just on that part. I mean, I just want to show y'all that it's not in who you know, it's what you know, right? It's not in who you know, it's what you know. So I'm in the wrong one. Hold on. It's not in who you know, it's what you know. Okay? I want to get my 2 weeks. I hear that, Tina. Is it both? Right? So I mean, listen. All I know how to do is make money, y'all. That's all I know how to do. I can't do nothing else. Right? I can't do nothing else. If it don't make money to me, it ain't making sense. I'm not going to sit there and listen to a bunch of Tony Robbins CDs all day because he going to tell me to be good and talk in the mirror. I can be great. I can be great. I can be great ain't going to have the bill man like, you need to shut up and get your bills paid. Else we can ready to turn you off. You need to go take some Larry Wheelz training so we can get paid. Right? So over the course, what's this? It's March, April. So between June and now, right? This is between, well, July actually, because it started in July. This is between July and now, right? July and now. And this is just on the middle part, the back end, the stuff that, not the business, not none of that, but just the middle part. If you take that middle part, that's how much I made in 2017, starting from July of 2017, right? Between July and now, okay? It's only what? November, July, September, October, November. That's 3 months. That's 3 months worth of work of doing this correct process in place. This is exactly what I'm teaching my team. This is exactly how we getting down. I'm not trying to, throw you fluff, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. We got time to be putting processes in place so we can make some money. Okay, that's why we came up with the movement Operation Takeover with Ultimate Leverage. This is how this works. This is why we got 8,000, whatever number we at now, because I can't see it. But that's why we got thousands of people on a training call tonight. And we only been been live for 2 weeks. Right? So here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys. And pay attention to this part because it's very important. I want to be real with you. I'm not here to waste my time. I'm not here to waste your time. Okay? So you got one option here. A lot of people say, give me 500 bones and you can join my company. Right? And then you like, what? That's the norm though. We all used to it. We never remote this. We know how to get down. You give them $500. We go get our back office and stuff set up. They see you this big booklet in the mail with all this stuff. And then we like, All right, let me write down my family and friends' names. Let me go to this hotel meeting. They Saturday is crazy, right? You just doing stuff. That's just dumb. That's just bananas. Okay, so you can go in and just throw that in the pocket. I ain't got time to don't do all that, right? It's 39 bones to join our company. $39. If you got $39, we can teach you how to do this. Okay, but that's besides the point. Just wanted to throw that out there so you guys won't be like, I need to wait till the end of the training to see. No, it's $39. If you want to join us, this is how you do it. On the page, wherever page you're watching this on, okay, at the top of the page, you're going to see something like Amanda shared Larry Wheelz post. Contact Amanda. John shared Larry Wheelz post. Contact John. If you're on my page, you're going to say Larry shared Larry Wheelz post. Contact Larry, right? But contact that person so that they can get you started right. We all got the same process that you go through when you join our team. I'm just throwing it out there. We're not finished yet. Let me tell y'all exactly how everything breaks down. Okay? So this is how it breaks down. Right? On our business, we make it real simple. We got a front end, right? And we got a back end. And we got the Team No Boss Lifestyle Jackets. So we got a front end and we got a back end. All right? We are lucrative. Let me show y'all what happens. Man, y'all get ready have a ball. Y'all get ready love this. All right, so let me see. To get my 2 weeks. Hold on, y'all. Y'all comments going too fast for me. Good night. Running out of fingernails. I'm running out of fingernails. I'm in Utah. Yeah, put in the comments where y'all from. Where y'all from? Where everybody from on the call? Let me see where everybody from, man. And if you ain't participating, participate.
Hold on, I gotta get the live up. Gotta get out the calculator. Y'all get ready to love this. Y'all get ready to love this. I love it. That's crazy. Atlanta in the house. Louisiana. Not my team, other people. New York City. I hear that, y'all. Miami, Orlando. Newcastle, Delaware. Oh, Delaware, that's right up the street. The Peach State. Oh yeah, the Georgia Peach. North Carolina. Yeah, Rob, we designed that a while back. What we designed? Well, I didn't even see the question. Missouri, Texas. I can't see the questions and teach y'all at the same time, because we'll be here all night. What we looking like on time? We is on time. We all here to help y'all. Don't be shy. Yeah, we are. And that's another thing. I'm about to show y'all how it breaks down. But listen, guys, this is not like what you're used to. Okay, we are not average. I'm not average. I'm not average. I'm extravagant. I try to make sure every single person on my team is making $1. And what I show y'all in the next few seconds here, you're going to love what I show you. I promise you that. We don't just say, okay, boom, bada, bing, here's the system, go out and make it work. We made it work. You jump in, I'm gonna make sure you make it work, but that's besides the point. A lot of people don't help you, don't train you, don't teach you marketing. They give you these tools and tell you to go fend for yourself. You don't need another tool. You need to learn how to put this in place. You need to learn how to put words on paper to make people buy stuff. You need to learn how to put, marketing together. You need to know the difference between marketing and advertising. You need to know how to do a 3-step campaign. If you don't know how to do these things, then you're wasting a lot of your time. You're wasting time. Stop wasting time. Are you here to be just struggling all your life? Or do you want to change that? Take whatever you've learned, whatever webinars you've been on, whatever training products you done looked at, whatever that is, take it and throw it away.
Like, don't listen to this. Don't feel the same way, because this is different. This is so different. I can promise y'all that. Y'all can see it's different, but it's so different. I care about your results. My goal is to get you $1, right? We all running around here, and you try to get 30, 40 sales, 50, 60 sales, 70, 80 sales. You try to do all that. We got 9,000 people getting here. And what I want to teach you is how to get one sale. One sale. If you get one sale, you can duplicate that 1 million times. But the problem is that people don't know how to get the one sale. So we take a step back on the team. I say, team, take a step back. Y'all chill out, calm down. Let me teach y'all to get one sale. And once I teach y'all to get one sale, then guess what? You know how to do it now. And you can go duplicate it as many times as you like in a day, a week, a month, or a year, or a quarter. And make about 56 grand, right? So, a lot of flavor with most stuff. I advertise 25 mil for United States healthcare moment. I'm over advertising. I'm ready to do marketing and make $1 million over time. That's right, Tina. Because ain't nobody got time to keep spending this money on advertisement. And that's why we talked about Roy last week. You know, Roy is our best friend on our team. We don't see a lot of people, and I gotta respond to that because that's important. A lot of people go out here and you spending money on advertisement. And when your advertisement don't do what it's supposed to do, you know what you say? You say, oh well, guess it'll work next time. If you hired someone to go wash your car and you paid them $100 to detail it, and they came back and your car looked the same way it did when you left, and you say, all right, I'm gone. You're like, wait a minute, give me $100 back. You ain't even detailed my car. You did nothing to it. He said, I know. You'll get over it. That's fine. That's the equivalent of what you're doing with your advertising dollars if you send it out there and it don't do its job. When we send our advertisement dollars out in the marketplace, you better know it that it's going to come back with results. And if it don't, there's a problem and we need to fix it. We hold everything accountable. We measure everything on our team because we don't have time to be paying more out than what we making. We need to be bringing more money in than what we paying out so that we can live the lifestyles of freedom and have fun and go to Miami and do trips and all that type of stuff, right? So this is how we get down. This is how everything works. Okay, we got a front end, we got a back end. On our front end, for every person that joins our business, we get paid 200% commission. 200% commission. And we get paid that every week. Every single Friday. They never missed a paycheck. Our company been around for 90-something odd years. Never missed a paycheck, and I love them for it. We get paid it every week. So every time somebody sign up, we get $80 to $90. Okay, and that's just front end commission, right? So when we go and we put a campaign out in our traffic agency. Hold on, y'all. Let me close this out. I'll do that later. Leave. Yeah, y'all notice I said our traffic agency, right? So on my team, we have our own traffic agency. It's called Atlant. All the leads you need. Okay? All the leads you need. Right? And inside that traffic agency, we have hordes and hordes and hordes and hordes of people, business owners, because remember I said earlier, I said you can't run a business if you don't know how to get people to contact you. It's impossible. You're going to be running around like a chicken with your head cut off, spinning your wheels. Something that don't work. Right? So on my team, we have
we have lists and lists of business opportunity seekers and home business owners, right? We have lists and lists and lists and lists of people, okay? And look at how many names is on the list. There's a $2 million named universe, a 700,000 million named universe, 683, 78 million named universe, another two, right? What people don't understand. This is what people don't understand. You guys are sitting around here, y'all playing hooky or playing cops and robbers with Facebook and Twitter, right? Facebook sent out about, I think it was close to like 1.3 million posts was sent on Facebook like every month. Okay? Do you know 153 million pieces of mail go out every single day? Every day. Not monthly. And that's the playground we play in. Because when we contact our person, we ain't got to worry about if they in the right place at the right time. We know exactly who our people are in our traffic agency because it tells us. It says the business seekers and home business owners contain highly responsive consumer data for online, offline, and multi-channel marketing campaigns. The file consists of business opportunity seekers who are interested in getting involved in a business opportunity, working from home, and or multi-level marketing opportunity. These individuals are highly motivated and searching for new business ventures that spark their interest and will benefit them. It's the ideal solution for those direct marketers looking to develop relationships with consumers through their preferred channel, right? And so we know exactly who we marketing to. And so when we send out the Operation Takeover postcard to these people in the mail, where they discover the most potent training with lack of time. You don't think this is the most potent training they can discover? You don't think that they're going to stop spinning their wheels when they hear Larry Wheelz speak to them? Right? It's not a game because we got our own traffic agency. We got our own traffic. We got our own marketing materials. So we're not playing around in those puddles where everybody keep throwing a link in business opportunity. And we ain't got time for that. That ain't going to make you no money. You're going to keep posting. Here we go. So if you want to be like me, share my video, like my video, and comment for more information. And I'll send you the information in your inbox. How many people you think out there doing that? Don't be one of them. Don't be that. I'm going to say it again. Don't be that. Right? Get in a system. Say it again. I need a system in place that's going to bring me a consistent, predictable income. Do you think what I'm showing you so far can make that happen? Right? That's just the tip of the iceberg. And then when a person goes to our site, there is an entire system. Right? There's an entire system. Just like I told y'all. Okay? And we all use the same high converting funnel. We use that same high converting funnel. Right? So I'm not telling you to join something and go struggle again. If you want to, I don't play no games when it comes to money. And I don't play no games with nobody else's money. Because I like to make money and I like to see my team members happy. Right? If you like being on this team and you think it's the greatest opportunity that you've ever came across in your life, be honest. And if you think it sucked, be honest. Be honest with the people. How do y'all feel about the team? Like, put some words in the comments so I can finish showing them, the people, what the rest of the system look like. So you get paid $80 to $90 on the front end, right? That's one sale. So all right, we got $80 in the bank. Let's lowball it real fast. We got $80 in the bank. Okay? They come in, they join, they get their system set up, right? You know what else you get? You get $38 on the back end. Okay? So now we got another $38.
right? How much money have we made? We made 118 bones from one person. With a 2 million name universe, do you think you can do that 100 times? Do you think it's possible? With the system in place that I just presented to you, do you think that's remotely capable, right? So you do it 100 times, and now you done made $9,000 on your front end. You do it another, and you did it 100 times, and you done made $3,800 on your back end. So you made $9,000 on your front end, $3,800 on your back end. Do you think it'll take you a month or a week to do something like that? Right? All you got to do is buy a traffic package. Okay, I don't want to buy a traffic package, but go take out in-house traffic course so that you can learn how to put traffic campaigns together in your business so you ain't got to be playing around with everybody else. Listen, guys, the 40-40 plan is dead. The reason why it's dead because technology have grown so much that corporate America don't need it no more. That's why everything's moving to social media. I'm going to need you to get yourselves together and stop playing around in these companies that's not paying y'all. Stop playing around with the get three. You're playing around with it. What are you doing? Like, really, what are you doing? I understand you love the benefits of the product. Keep the product. But stop paying an auto ship and get it at your convenience from off Amazon. How about that? You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gotta, you don't have to struggle. It's a choice. It's your choice to struggle. It's your choice. You don't have to come in this business and and wait 3 months to get paid. You come in, we put this up, we made our system so ironclad that we want you to have a paycheck within the first 72 hours. And then we want you doing your 12 weeks of training. And I'm going to get to that. All right, so this is what we made. How much is this, y'all? How much money are we looking at right now? That's 12, 8. It's 12, 8. Let me pull the comments back up. I needed 2, Kevin, and I built the system from the ground up. You will find no one with it. I built it from scratch using my 17 years of marketing experience and 20 years of sales experience, right? Our system closes, get this, our system closes at 97%. That means that every time 100 people come to your system, 97 is joining. 97 of them. Every single time you, and then how good you think that thing gonna look down there? Remember that? How good you think that's gonna look down there? You understand what I'm saying? We have about 17 income streams in our company. But the most important one is this. Why? Because we can spend more than anybody in the world on traffic. Because they don't get paid 200% every Friday. It's hard to stop getting paid. So we up to 12,800 bones. But guess what? Our back end say, since you doing so good and you got 100 customers in and y'all team is running like a well-oiled machine, we gonna go ahead, we gonna give you $500 towards any vehicle, any luxury vehicle you want to drive off the lot on us. That's what we're gonna do for you. And we're gonna pay you that every single month. Right? Now, here's the point in the presentation where all the questions come in. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking because I used to think it too. I teach my team that everybody thinks. So that question, that burning question in your mind, you know what that question is? This sounds all good and dandy. It sounds great. But how would I do this? How do I succeed in this? Right? How do you do it? Because Larry Wheelz took it upon the liberty of himself to create a 12-week marketing system, step by step, that you can plug in when you get into the team, that's going to teach you marketing strategy after marketing strategy after marketing strategy. Let me drink some water. Right? It's going to teach you how to put words on paper to make people buy stuff. It's going to teach you the difference between marketing versus advertising. It's going to teach you how to run campaigns, how to get traffic, how to talk to your leads, how to feel confident when a person approaches you about your business. It's going to take that fear away. It's going to turn you, it's going to walk you step by step on how to put together your power triangle so you can become that superhero self. This is the year, y'all. This is the year. Not next month in 2018, 2017. It's 45 more days left in this month. 45 more days. You know what I'm going to do in 45 days? I know me and my team get ready to meet in Miami at the end of this month. I know I'm going to Atlanta for another business conference in December. My year looking great. This can be your best year ever, and we won't let you fail. Not on this team. You're not going to be on this team and be like, yo, I don't know. Listen, we're going to make sure you know what you're doing, right? So that's the beginning. We have these live trainings. Now, this is just a live event, right? Y'all got all this. I'm going to erase this. This is just our live event. But this ain't the only training we do on our team. This the only training we do, y'all. Is this the only training we do, y'all? Right? Is this the only training we do? No. All right? We got 3 training classes. We got a Monday. It's called Money. This is called Money Mondays. Okay? Personal training for only our team. We don't publicize this. It's Money Mondays. Money Mondays. Remember that back end right here? Remember this $38? Well, this is 17 income streams. 17 income streams. Multiple streams of income that's embedded into our program. Right? And so on Money Mondays, we teach you how to set up a campaign every Monday that leads to more dollars. Okay? So we see every Monday, we teach you how to set up another campaign connected to another income stream that teaches you how to get more dollars. So every Monday, you're going to have a campaign running until you get all 17 back-end streams of income set up for yourself. All 17 of them. So you can make money on autopilot while you're sleeping. Right? The motto is to quit your job in 2 weeks. That's our motto. We don't want you working. Because you can't have a team called No Boss Lifestyle and you sitting there with a boss. That ain't going to work. That don't even sound right. Okay, so we got Money Mondays. We got these trainers, whereas though we syndicate. And we teach you how to syndicate. And that's why we can get 9,000 people on an instant call like that. We teach you how to syndicate. And everybody that's on your fan page, everybody that comes to you for training, you actually get those leads, sales, and signups. You do. Not me. You do. Right? Because you're going to need that until you get rolling and you educate yourself on how to put this on autopilot for yourself. But we're going to make sure you ride that wave with us so that you won't be falling behind. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm walking you every step of the way. You got readily access to me all the time. I'm not one of those leaders where you see me live and then we get off the call and you're like, oh, I can't get in contact with Larry. He's untouchable. Untouchable, man. No, ain't no way in the world. Right? Greg, you know what that's from too, Greg. Right? And then on Thursdays, we got what we call the Eggs Greg session. Okay? The Eggs Greg session. Why do we have an Eggs Greg session? Because on Money Mondays, you're setting up all these campaigns. Of course, you're going to have questions. So on the Eggs Greg session, Greg, that dude is a beast when it comes to this stuff, man. He take everybody, we get on a live screen share. We over the phone, we like homeboys, right? Homegirls, business people, family. We family, right? And we we're not actually on the phone, but you can actually speak your voice. We can hear you talking. I can hear you. You can hear me. We be tripping on those calls, but we be setting up our money. We be making sure that these money campaigns is running like a well-oiled machine over here on the Ask Greg session, right? But my link ain't working for this one. Oh, this is how you gotta do it, and we actually physically show them how to do it. We don't just tell you to do it. We physically teach you how to do it every step of the way. We holding your hand. Because in this industry, y'all, I'm tired of it being a failure. Team No Boss Lifestyle going to change the way we do business. Period. Either you going to rock with us or you not. Okay, so we got the Ask Greg sessions on Thursdays. We got the Money Mondays. Of course, we got this event, which is the Wednesday Lives. You take a break on Tuesday, right? And then you take a break on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you live happy. You be good. You be good. We do this all the time. We like act as if you going to your best friend house because you want to chill. That's how we do. We hang around each other because as entrepreneurs, y'all, we ain't got no friends. You ain't got no friends. I ain't got no friends because our friends doing something else. They doing something else at this moment. Either sleep, watching some sitcoms or some television shows. We on training in the trenches because people calling us obsessive. Because people say that we work too hard. No, man, we trying to change our life. You ain't got to try no more because Larry Wheelz going to show you how to do it. Right? Larry Wheelz going to show you how to do it. All right? So you got your Mondays. You got your live event on Wednesdays. You got your Ask Greg sessions on Thursdays, right? You got all the groups that we got. We got like 3 groups, right? The Team No Boss Lifestyle group, and a bunch of other groups, right? Our Ultimate Leverage group, our Operation Takeover stuff. We got all that stuff going on, right? And then we got a whole traffic agency that puts your leads and all that type stuff, right? We got systems set up so you can build your herd, so you can build the people that's going to follow you and pay you money over time. Okay? We got all that stuff set up, right? You got an ironclad system. You got an ironclad system where they put their name in the email box. They learn something special, right? They go to your company presentation and they give you dollars, right? You got all that stuff in place. And all you got to do is do that to get started. Man, is that sick? That's sick right there. That is dumb. That's stupid right there. Who getting started? Who want to get started? Right? Raise your hand and like, Larry, that's crazy, I'm in. Larry, that's crazy, I'm in. Say, Larry, that's crazy, I'm in. Because I'm not here to waste your time. Don't waste my time. Larry, that's crazy, I'm in. If you're in, we're going to get you trained tonight. We're going to get you acclimated to the system. And you'll be on the call with me live on Thursday with the team. Ask Greg, which is tomorrow. Right? Larry, that's crazy, I'm in. I hear that, Matham. Raise your name. Okay. Shahada. I hear that, Marie. I hear that, Tanya. That's awesome, right? That's how, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no point of wasting no more time, y'all. There's no point of wasting no more time. I told my team, I said, everybody that gets on this call tonight are not going to have to worry about struggling no more. I don't want people to struggle no more, right? Look, let me show y'all something, okay? We did one live call. Let me show y'all something. We did one live call, okay? One live call, which was last week. Hold on. Man, acting stupid. Because it's real. And if y'all miss this wave, y'all goofy. You shouldn't even be here no more. We did one live call, right? We'll go over here to Home Business Magazine. This is their page, right? The official Home Business Magazine. This is one of the most prestige magazines in the country right now. In our entire country, right? You scroll up their page a little bit. Okay? And they actually featured us. They actually featured us in Home Business Magazine. Home Business Magazine. That's me. That's our training from last week. They posted that 14 hours ago. I didn't even know it. We went so viral that they had to share it. The training was so potent that they had to put it on the magazine. You understand what I'm saying? This is all I'm saying, guys. Team No Boss Lifestyle is here now. You can settle down. You can tell your mom, I told you that I was going to make it. And then next week, next Friday, when you get your paycheck, you can take it and say, babe, you said I wasn't going to do what? I told you. I told you what it was. So now at this point, you got two options, guys. You got two options. Hey, Kevin. All right, Kevin, I got you. Kevin, you got to, Kevin, I got you. You got to hit my page. You got to see my name, facebook.com/Larry Wheelz. That's my page, Kevin. Go there and hit me up. Okay? So at this point, guys, at this direct moment, right, you got two options. You can go out here, you can take everything I just taught you. You know, how to become your celebrity brand, how to do all those things. You can do all of that stuff. And you can go out here and you can go in and you can try to do it on your own. And you can, take that long learning curve. But here's the good news. I just taught you some great principles. So you will figure it out. You will find out how to do it. And then you will be successful. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee it. Right? Or you can close that learning curve gap. You can lock arms with myself and my whole team. And you can step into our world and let me show you how to do it. Let me shortcut that path for you. Because there's no reason you should have to struggle. There's no reason you should be out here trying to like, comment, and share a post. Like, comment, and share a post. That don't make no sense to you. There is a better way. It's not your fault. You just haven't been taught how. Let me teach you. All right? So from one marketer to another marketer, if you don't get on this team, go do something that's going to be better than what you're doing. Because it's too much money out here to be made, and this year's almost over. Christmas right around the corner. A couple dollars ain't never hurt nobody. Right? Right? Any questions on the training tonight? Any questions on training? $39, Joan. Joanne, I'm sorry, $39. Is that Joanne? Yeah, $39. Right? That's it. People like, what? Listen, y'all, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. I ain't got time to kick out a whole lot of money. I like to get paid. I'm from sales. I like sales, right? So I like to sell stuff and get paid. I don't like to kick all this 500 moan stuff out. You ain't got to worry about that. Where do I click? You got to contact the person. All right, so let me tell you how to do this, right? Let me tell you how to do this. At the top of the page, you'll see someone shared Larry Wheelz' post. Holler at that person. Click their name and inbox message them. And they will get you started. If you're on my page, click my name and inbox me and I'll get you started. If you're on the person's page, we are a team. We are a family. We all together all the time. You see my team here? We are always doing this all the time. You're going to be here with us. Max, where you at? Max, are you on the call, Max? Max, are you there? Max, are you there? Where you at, Max? Let me see the comments. Say, hey, I'm here. Where you at, Max? Because Max just joined last week. If I can find her in the comments. Max, you there? Where Max at? Is Max on? I don't think Max on here, is she? Who else joined last week? Anybody else joined last week? We are a team and here all the time. Not 500, no 1,000. Where you at, Max? I know, right? Max must be doing jumping jacks. She was just on here. I just seen her like 3 times. Like, where she go at that fast? Max must be doing jumping jacks. I ain't gonna say Max must be doing jumping jacks. Then Tina, you going to, if no one invited you, then click on the whoever name you watching this from. Click on the name and then inbox them. Max looking at trainers. I know Greg Max was here. Don't worry about it. But we all here. And how do y'all feel? Like we always together all the time, ain't we, y'all? We spend a lot of time in the lab. This is our lab right here. This public, but we spend a lot of time in the lab. I make sure you guys get this marketing stuff. I make sure you get it. Okay? So definitely contact the person that put you on so we can get you started. I know, right? Right? So, all right, y'all. So look, it's 1:17. Look, it's 1:17 in the morning. Ain't not one person dropped off the call. That's bananas right there. That means that the training is valuable. That means that you guys learned something. And that means that I delivered on what I promised you. All right? I'm always going to deliver. Next week, we be here for another live training with your boy Larry Wheelz and my team, No Boss Lifestyle. So y'all know what time it is. We're going to throw it up. We're going to throw it up, right? We're going to put this music on because y'all know how we get down. Team No Boss Lifestyle, baby. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Listen, it's not a hard decision, guys. It's real simple. You jump on this team, you're going to understand how to make money with this industry, right? Quitting your job can be real, not just a dream you have. Larry Wheelz going to make that happen for you. That's my goal, to make you money, right? To give you trainers to make you money. I've got mine. It's time for me to give back to the community, and I believe in total abundance. So if you're ready to get started, contact us, and we're going to holler at y'all. Deuces. Throw it up, y'all. Oh yeah. Y'all, it's crazy. All right, Kevin, I got you. I see you feel it too. And we reached 10,000 people today. I mean, we reached 40,000 people and had 10,000 watching. 10,000 people was watching us. Let's go, let's work, y'all. I need my whole team into this. The no sleep game, right? Team No Boss Lifestyle. And be out, baby. Alright, y'all. We about to be out of here. 20 more seconds. If you ain't contact the person that brought you on, you missing out. I love this team, man. I love what we're doing. You have now witnessed the best team ever in action. Ain't that right, Greg? The ideology. Alright, y'all. And we gone. See y'all in training next week. Peace.